Welcome to the Morning Nerdy News. I'm your host, Gray Falcon, and we're going to go ahead and start off with some personal promotion again. This is once again Geeky Gifts by Amber. This is all done by my wife. So if you are interested in picking up a unique gift this year, head over to facebook.com, Geeky Gifts by Amber. You can see here this is one of the incredible blankets that she has made. You can also see other things down below that she has for different hats, masks, including the one that I am wearing today. We've had celebrities pick these up. So if you're looking for a unique gift for someone special this year, head over to facebook.com, Geeky Gifts by Amber, and from there you can find the store that her products are sold at. You can go over to Etsy and purchase them from her there, or you can set up a direct sale with her through Square through her Facebook page. So make sure you head over to Geeky Gifts by Amber over on Facebook. All right, heading over into the news now. First up, we have the sellout of AMD Ryzen processors this fine morning. So I went over to Newegg. I went to see how easy it was to acquire one of these. I got the 3950X into my cart, and every time I'd hit checkout, it would say not available. So I'd go back, I'd refresh, still said it was there. Tried that several times and couldn't get it to go through. So no luck on that one. It went out faster than the refreshes and trying to click through. Newegg also has this little thing where it pops up the warranty in between, so that slows you down. That's possibly part of the reason for the issues as well. It's just you have that extra click you have to get through and hope you can push through. I don't know if that helps with the bots or anything, but it was definitely preventing it from being able to purchase in my cart. And then once that was pretty much gone, I checked on the 5900X. It was gone, probably even faster than the 5950X. And so I was like, okay, let's check the 5800X. 5800X, not really any luck. I could get it in the cart. The 5600X was purchasable, but I don't want a 5600X, so I didn't go through with that one. But then I checked it again within 10 minutes, completely sold out. So all of these gone in 10 minutes. So the 5600X, not sure exactly how long it took, but I do know 10 minutes later, gone. And then I do know that Newegg posted up a thing saying, hey, we have very limited stock of the 5950X and the 5900X stock, so it's going to go out fast. The 5800X and the 5600X stock is much better. Apparently it wasn't good enough because still gone in 10 minutes. Maybe we'll see more of this pop up. Hopefully they've done something to help with that. I don't know. But as of right now, the entire stock there is sold out. I went and checked my local Micro Center's website to find out what they have available. They don't open up until 10 o'clock, so 20 minutes from now. I wasn't going to head out there. There's probably a huge line to get it there. They did have some stock, but they did not have any of the 5950X in stock at all. They got only six of the 5900X. The 5800X had one, and the 5600X did list at 10 plus. So they did get a significant supply of that. Not sure exactly how many, but a significant supply. So anybody who was out there waiting 24 hours or however long they decided to wait to try and get one of these, only the people at the front of the line had a chance of even getting 5900X, with the 5950X not even being available to them at all. So if you were looking for that peak performance, it just simply was not available, or in very limited quantities available to purchase depending upon where you went. So we're going to go ahead and move over into console news, where we have an update about the Xbox Series S has 364 gigabytes of usable space. Leaker says a Reddit user who claims to have obtained an Xbox Series S ahead of street date says the console has 364 gigabytes of usable storage. That puts it about 73% of the total available storage of the 500 gigabytes that are available on it, meaning you're losing about 136 gigs just to the UI. And this isn't surprising because it loses 198 gigs on the Xbox Series X. So these UIs are very, very heavy. They're taking up a lot of space inside of these consoles to be able to do all these special features that they are hoping are going to win over customers and help them feel like they're having a better experience overall while, transitioning between games or going into streaming or whatever else that they are using their UI for quick modes and things. And we're seeing the same issue happen on the PlayStation side, because PlayStation 5 shows around 650 gigabytes of usable storage space on its 825 gigabyte solid state drive. So that one there is also losing about 175 gigabytes just to the UI. Now, there is a game pre-installed on this, I believe, and maybe if you uninstall the Playroom, you'll get some more space. I don't know how much of this is actually taking up, but it's going to be a problem. Now, I know that these both have expandable storage, but in both cases, you're looking at quite a chunk of change. So PlayStation's using the PC setup where you're using PCI Express Gen 4.0, and 1 terabyte of the Samsung, which I believe is the only one currently listed as fast enough for the system, because you have to have a 5.5 gigabyte read and write. And that's the only one that I know of that is currently listed as fast enough to actually go in this. Well, a terabyte of that is $230. And that's just for the typical stick that's cutting edge PC technology. And then you go over to the Xbox systems and you get that special proprietary drive that plugs in. Well, at least proprietary for now. And that drive is $220. So you can see where the issue is going to happen here, where if you ordered a Series S, in order to have anything much more than, Call of Duty and maybe 1 or 2 other games, you're going to be in for a headache with having to uninstall, reinstall. They do talk about being able to store things on an external hard drive, but I don't know many gamers that actually do that. I have an external drive for my PC, but I honestly, I wouldn't, I've thought about it, but I've never actually bothered to set one up for one of my gaming consoles. I've always just kind of done the shuffle. 1 terabyte has been kind of enough, not entirely enough, but it's one of those things where I really have just had to go and make decisions on when I want to play what. But I also have 2 systems, so it's not uncommon for me to prefer one type of game over another type of game, depending upon which console I'm going to play on. So it's highly likely that if I'm playing something with my friends, I'm far more likely to get it on PlayStation because that's where all my friends are playing, or for me to do it on PC if my other group of friends are playing there. I don't have many friends that actually do multiplayer on Xbox, surprisingly. I find that kind of strange because I would think that would be the place that you would want to go for multiplayer. I love my Xbox Elite 2 controller, and it's probably the best controller I have, but no one I know is actually playing multiplayer over there. I play with my brother sometimes, but he's also got a PlayStation, and most of his friends only have one console. So we typically end up playing on PlayStation. So let me know what your experience with that is. But yeah, that's where I've been falling with that type of thing. Unfortunately, I just haven't had the chance to use my controller unless I'm playing by myself on Destiny over there or something, which I also play on my PC a lot. So, Okay, and then we have more information on PlayStation, and the PS5 apparently won't support native 1440p resolution, according to IGN Italy, which says it received official confirmation from Sony Europe on Wednesday. This is bad news for PlayStation fans with a 1440p gaming monitors. So this isn't going to be a huge issue for most consumers, because most consumers do not play on a 1440p monitor. Most of them are hooking them up to a TV. They might go out, get a Black Friday special TV and hook this up to. So overall, this is not going to affect most people, but anybody who does streaming and has a 1440p TV, or 1440p monitor, or, just is in a dorm or something and they've picked up a monitor to use instead, this is going to cause problems, especially since that I believe it was Demon Souls that was listed at 1440p for best performance and resolution, and they must have had to do some special workaround in order to make that work the best way, because it's not natively supported. So that must mean that they've had to go in and do some software trickery in order to get it to function best at that level. All right, and moving on to some other PlayStation news. PlayStation 5 launch day ordering update. So over for PlayStation, on their blog, they have this little blurb written up and talking about being able to purchase a console. And it says no units will be available in store for purchase on launch day, November 12th or November 19th, depending upon your region. Please don't plan on camping out or lining up at your local retailer on launch day. In hopes of finding PS5 consoles for purchase, be safe, stay home, and place your order online. So if you were hoping to grab one of these at GameStop or Walmart or Target or any other major retailer, don't expect to pick it up at their store. You're going to have to go online for launch day purchase. I don't know if they're in the store and you're going to be able to just go pick them up at the store. That will be interesting. So, yeah, if this is something that happens where you order it online, you order it at your local store has so many and you go and pick up, great. If this is something where you're going to have to wait for this to be shipped, they're going to have a lot of grumpy customers. It does say gamers who have pre-ordered for pickup at their local retailer should still be able to do so at their designated appointment time under the retailer's safety protocols. Please confirm the details with your local retailer. But they're leaving this up to retailers. So it's entirely possible that a retailer could say, we do have them in store, but we're not actually going to do pickup for them. They may simply say that we're actually, based off of this announcement, we're going to keep them all at the warehouse. We're not going to send them out to the stores at all and ship them directly out. I know Best Buy did that with the graphics cards for the 3080 and said, as long as they told me personally while I was in line out front on that first day, that if you ordered a 3080, you had to do it online. There are none in store. We will not be getting them in store until the sales online have slowed down to the point that it's no longer worthwhile for them just to do them online, so someone can walk into the doors and pick them up. So good luck with that. Best Buy, you may be weary of trying to get yours there on that day and try one of the other retailers that will hopefully have it in stock on the same day. All right, and then final news. This is also over on the PlayStation blog where we get the first look at Demon Souls character creator and photo mode. So you can come down, it's just images. You can see how good this game looks, at least in the character creator mode. Now, it wouldn't be the first time that we've had a character creator mode that looks absolutely fantastic in that mode. And then you drop in game and you're like, oh, it doesn't look anything like that I created. It doesn't have nearly the crisp details or anything else. You might get that look in a pre-rendered scene where they're able to drop your character in and give you the full fleshed out look, but it doesn't look like that during game. So we'll find out once this game releases if the actual look of the characters are equivalent to in-game play of those characters. Most of the time you're wearing a helmet though, so probably not going to see their face all that often anyways. You can just scroll down through here and see all the different images though, and they have done a lot to come in here and advance what was already a very advanced character creator for the time. My son was just playing around with all the different characters and enjoying all the different funny looks he could give people on it, and just wanted to make the most ridiculous looking character that he could. So he spent hours just playing the creator and never even getting into the game. All right, well, that's going to be it for today. Remember, if you haven't already, make sure you click that follow button. If you're watching this over on YouTube, where I am Gray Falcon, GRAY_Falcon, click the subscribe button and follow me on Twitter as the Gray Falcon. Until next time, have a good one.